Sleap Radio, November 1320 Sierra, requesting radio check and departure information.
November 20 Sierra, good afternoon, and readability is 5 on your runway 36 left, QFE 1011, QNH 1021.
36 left hand, QNH 1021, and 5's also, thank you very much. And the taxiing here is just via Bravo, is it onto the main runway and then backtrack?
Yeah, so you've got the option of ahead of you on the is Bravo and just behind you is Charlie. You can backtrack 36 from either of those two.
Roger that, thank you, 200.
But before you enter, just give me a call. I'll give you any traffic that might affect.
Roger that. My SkyEcho has just become an
10 knots.
absolute bastard. Doesn't want to play ball, I will use this instead. And we're going to use the backup.
Plane Golf Charlie Golf Juliet Delta inbound from due west for an overhead join on runway 36 left.
Left mag, check. Right mag, check. Suction. Alternator. Temperatures and pressures. Prop, check. And idle, check. Power check's complete. Takeoff configuration, flaps 20. And trim, cow flaps, trim, fuel on both. November 20 Sierra, entering backtracking runway 36, if nothing known to affect.
Golf separation, November 20 Sierra, no reported traffic to affect your backtrack.
20 Sierra, entering backtracking runway 36 for immediate takeoff.
November 20 Sierra, roger.
We've really got to watch out for the bumps on these grass runways, because you can just have one and your prop goes in the ground.
Yeah. That's an engine rebuild, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a tear down and inspection.
It's bad enough.
Yeah. There are some people who think that if your prop touches a blade of grass, it's a prop strike. And then you see the guys in Alaska coming in and chopping their way through the bushes as they land.
Right.
And then taking off and doing the same thing. Prop what? Right. That's Birmingham. Who will speak to. We're going to take off and are heading 185. 20 Sierra lining up for immediate takeoff runway 36.
November 20 Sierra and surface wind 360, 15 knots.
Okay. Got full power. T's and P's in the green. Airspeed increasing. 14 knots. Left the nose wheel. And off she flies. Whoa. November 20 Sierra, turning crosswind, will be departing to the southeast from the downwind leg.
November 20 Sierra, roger, and thanks for your visit.
See the north up, please. There we go, that's better.
3 miles to run to drive down.
Golf Zulu Golf, roger.
Oh, some lovely scenery. There's a little grass airstrip down there.
Golf Zulu Golf, roger. 360, 15.
Right, 2,500 feet. Our minimum safe altitude is 2,200 for the whole flight, so we are fine. 2,500. Make sure we're clear of Shawbury, which is over there. Big military hangars. Try this again.
I've never heard of Shawbury. What is it, you know?
It's just a military aerodrome.
Yeah, I wonder what's based there.
I don't know. You want to take the move us to port a little bit if you want?
Okay.
Your airplane?
Okay, thank you.
So just try and keep it straight and level. Actually, so we come left about 10 degrees. Left 5-10 degrees.
Welcome to Sleap, anyway. Okay.
Right.
Welcome back to.
Just tell me where I'm looking for my heading. Am I trying to track
Yeah,
that?
138. So yeah, I mean this is good. That's a good heading.
And aiming to hold
Yeah.
2-8.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Did I tell you my big psychological problem with gliding?
You come left about 10 degrees already, but no, you didn't. No.
In my head, in all my childhood imaginings of flying, the rudder pedals were the other way around,
Oh yes, you did tell me.
and they still are.
Just have a gentle feel of them.
Oh, I'm dropping a load.
Easily done.
Yeah. So,
Trim, if you're having to hold too much back pressure, we can just trim.
no. It's pure ineptitude. So I'm aiming just for the pink track. That's perfect.
Yeah.
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 I mean, we're on a 125 indicator heading here. If you want to have that as a backup, because you should be using that rather than that actually. We're okay without that for now.
125.
Yeah, so you're spot on right now. Spot on. And the thing that they always teach you when you're trying to learn to fly, or when you're learning to fly, is to try and get yourself familiar with the sight picture of what straight and level is.
Yeah, right. I've sunk 100 feet. But then that's not too crazy.
Nope.
Enough to get in infringement in the wrong direction, in the wrong place.
Yeah, I'm going to put this in the middle now, so it's sort of out of your way. Okay.
Yep. I love the fact, and it goes for boats as well, I love the fact that it's a physics equation.
Yeah.
Nothing's out to kill you, but nothing's going to try and keep you alive either. It's just you and physics.
Accept the physics, yeah.
And I guess when you get a bump, the
Ignore
name
it.
of the game isn't to try and instantly react,
No,
but to
absolutely
really
right, yeah.
react at a slower
Absolutely right.
rate.
Yeah. You ignore the instant bumps just to try and feel any trend developing.
Yeah. Same with an autopilot on the boat. You tell it how fussy you want it to be.
Right. No, it's exhausting to try and fight. So you can't fight it.
No.
You're never going to be on top of it. You're always going to be behind it. But I do not want to infringe all that happens.
Stay slightly right.
Yeah, but it's okay. I say 2,200. Yeah, so the top of their ATZ is 2,300 feet.
Okay.
So it should be 2,800 feet. Then it doesn't matter. Even if we do go slightly over the top, but best is keep to the CAA take the same approach as the AIB as far as the infringement is concerned. They want to understand what led to it,
and how to avoid it in
and
future.
they want your cooperation in understanding it. But a lot of pilots get hugely defensive. Oh, it was my heart.
I couldn't help that.
I had a phone call from someone at the CAA who said, it is so nice to have someone that's actually cooperating with us. We're not here to punish anybody. We're here to find out what happened and to educate, to try and minimise the instances. I mean, I think there are 1,500 infringements a year in the UK.
It's less than I thought, actually.
I mean, infringements are, well, if you're going into a control area of a big airport, I won't bore you with it, but it has major ramifications for airlines and for the air traffic control staff themselves.
Yeah.
Because it instantly triggers procedures that they are by law required to follow. One of the things I didn't know is if you end up inside controlled airspace unexpectedly without a clearance and they can't contact you,
they've got to report it to the military.
No, they've got to establish an immediate 5-mile horizontal and 5,000 feet vertical clearance around you.
Right.
And I didn't know that until my first, well, actually, it was after my second infringement over the course. I learned that. Enstone radio, Enstone traffic, any station, number 1320 Sierra radio check. Sometimes they've just gone quiet, there's no one there. It's a very quiet little airfield.
Number P.
Oh, Mark Albury! Well, you need to meet him. If he's there. If he wants to come for a drink. Oh, he's the guy that... So he built his own carbon cub in the States, and has now got it over here. One of the only carbon cubs here. He's an engineer extraordinaire who was involved in the collision avoidance technology in the first Teslas. Worked when there were 12 people working on it.
Wow.
Worked directly with Elon Musk. Left, didn't like it.
You mentioned that, him.
Yeah. He then went and started working. What he does now, but he looked after me when I cracked my head open.
Oh, yeah.
And he very kindly took me to the hospital. Aircraft transmitting, this is November 20 Sierra. We're Cessna 182, 12 miles out, inbound from the northwest. Just looking for a radio check, please. And are you still on runway 08?
Still runway 08, and you're 3s with us, Golf Fox X-ray.
Readability 3s, was that?
Affirm, Golf Fox X-ray.
Roger, thanks very much. So we are Cessna 182, we are 11 miles to the northwest, inbound for a downwind join for runway 08.
Roger, Golf Fox X-ray.
That was quite nasty, actually, those gusts.
Well done.
We got it down?
Mm-hmm.
Hard to try and get it out of the wind a bit. I'm very excited.
A nice option to have. Not everyone has the option of camping under the wing of their aircraft, Charlie.
That is the plane that I learnt to fly in. This blue one, not the... That plane belongs to the guy who rescued me out of this hangar after I walked into one of these RSJs, I can't remember which one it was, and ended up in hospital with a bruised head. But that is the plane that I got my private pilot's license in. Single main gear, little tiny outriders, a wingspan that's almost double the length of the plane nose to tail. An amazing plane to learn to fly in. I'm camping here tonight, my first night camping in Dusty. Well, not in him, but next to him. Seen a pillow of some kind. Well, there's bananas. I think there's, yeah, I can see frost. There's frost on my tent. Right, I'm going in.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I slept in a tent. It must have been Duke of Edinburgh. No, I went to that festival. I went to a festival.
I was quite impressed that our trial run is in fucking minus something.
It is, yeah. Frost on the tent. It's going to be cool. So, if the sun's out in the morning, it's going to be great.
Is that what it's saying?
No. See you in the morning.
Sleep well, mate.
Well, that was a cold and uncomfortable but great fun night.
arriving at Enstone and we're just about to go have good breakfast in the kitchen in the clubhouse.
Merlin, Chinooks, Wildcats, all kinds of things.
Okay. Right.
Do you still fly?
Yeah, especially as pilot.
Ah, okay.
Right, okay.
Flying from Eastone down to Singapore, Hong Kong.
Oh.